Hello. I'm not a spiritual guru, and I don't ever intend on becoming one. And the purpose of this video today comes from remembering a piece of my journey. And honestly, one I'm still kind of struggling with, but have found answers to. So let's explore that together. What do I mean? I'm not a spiritual guru. Well, to you, blatantly, I don't have the answers you're looking for. You're seeking answers because it feels like you lack them. And you're looking for content to give you those answers. And I can't ever provide those things for you. And I'll tell you what, the reason is because you have your own answers. You just lack the ability to retrieve them. And I don't even think that's correct. I don't even think it's lacking in the ability to retrieve them. I think it's more like they're blocked. They're blocked by these beliefs that you hold about yourself, beliefs that kind of are negative. And I mean, if you label them as negative, one thing you'll start to learn about me is that I find it very hard to label something as black and white. Like it could be perceived in so many different ways, and that's the program that's constantly running in my head. So I do find it difficult to like completely tie to an objective or to tie to a definitive, because nothing is ever definitive. Nothing is ever set in stone. Nothing is ever that or this. It could be whatever. So coming off of my tangent and going back to what I was saying, is a part of the journey that I struggled with was when I felt like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. Okay, all of a sudden I have these new gifts. And if this is the first you're seeing of me, I'm talking about spiritual gifts. I'm talking about coming to find out you have psychic abilities, you have spiritual abilities of a supernatural kind. Okay, a part of my journey was discovering that I was talking to ghosts, I was talking to spirits, and then trying to develop mediumship and finding out it's not for me. That's not my lane, and that's okay. It just isn't for everyone. We all have access to it. Something that I learned is anyone could be a medium. It's available to everyone, but you don't have to choose it. So I didn't choose it. But anyways, along this year-long journey of coming to spiritualism and coming to it because of the experiences I was having, and not because of education or for whatever. It was, things started happening in my life that were so unexplainable, and the only answer was, this is supernatural, this is divine, this is whatever. I started seeking out content because I just felt so lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to do with these things. I didn't know if I was right or wrong. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. And I didn't know, like, if I was damaged, if there was something wrong with me, if I was doing something wrong. Like, it felt like I was, like, going through these tumultuous, trying times. Dude. It was crazy, and it was physically taxing and physically exhausting, and seriously, I was looking for answers, and I found a lot of content that kind of kept me in these same loops. And what I realized about them is they're very validating. What these channeled messages do, these collective messages, these tarot readings, like, I don't believe that they are useless, and I don't believe that people should stop doing them. I do think they serve a purpose. I truly do, and it served a purpose to me. What it was soothing. It soothed this need to have answers, and the way it did that was showing me other people who had answers. And so that gave me hope that one day I'll have answers. I'm watching this person that seems to have it all together, and even if they say they don't have it all together, they have something that I don't have yet, that I'm searching for, and that is answers. That's definitive communication. Like, I'm going off on so many tangents, but coming back to what I was saying is, I'm making this video because I really want to cement what my intention is by creating this platform. I don't want to become the person who can access things you can't, and has answers that you don't have, and that maybe you'll have one day, but you just got to do this, this, and this, and you got to buy my program, and you got to book a session with me to have this. I'm not against that stuff. I'm not. I do believe all of these people that say these things that I mocked, basically, do provide value in a way, but it's kind of like the pharmaceutical company, where it's like they're going to benefit from you not ever discovering, you having answers for yourself. And I don't think they're intentionally doing that. I just think it's like there isn't a lot out there that's very accessible in terms of content. In like a spiritual regard, is like I found it's like very polarizing. It's either like this really like chummy, easy, digestible stuff like tarot readings, collective readings that are delivering to you exactly what you want to hear, but can't get yourself, or it's like you gotta start studying physics. I sound so stupid. But like you got to start getting into Carl Jung and Alan Watts, and then you got to start reading these educational, like you got to get into like the really like academia side of things. And I found it very hard to find something in the middle where it's like, I know I have access to this stuff, I can't fucking figure it out, and it seems like I keep hitting walls. And every now and then maybe you start to become more confident, or more things start to come to you, but it's like you're just not there. You're always feeling like you're not getting there, right? And so my thing that I think I'm making this video more for myself, to set the parameters of what I intend to do. I want to hold myself accountable. I don't ever want to become this person that's like on a pedestal, and I don't ever want to put myself on a pedestal. I don't want anyone else to ever put me on a pedestal. And right now, no one's even watching me. So it's like, this isn't for the moment, but like I have a lot of integrity, and I want to uphold that wherever this takes me. So this was an intention today that I'm setting, that I am not your spiritual guru. I'm never going to be able to give you the answers you seek. I'm never going to be able to channel a message for you and tell you exactly what's what. But maybe I'm speaking on something that festers in you. Maybe the things that I say are things that have wandered in your mind, and you've questioned and you've doubted, or you've wanted to explore more of, or you felt too scared to like talk. Maybe I represent something that you feel connected to. And here's the thing with this spiritual content that I'm speaking of, that I don't want to create, is I've always felt like this lack of personal connection to these people. I've found a lot of people that I've connected to the things that they're saying, and it's like, oh, she's speaking to me, he's speaking to me, like that has to be for me. But there's never any resolve. So you keep watching these videos, you put the notifications on to see if like maybe this one will give me the resolve that I'm looking for. Oh, maybe it's this one, maybe it's this one. Well, that one didn't really seem like it was for me, maybe it's this one. It's like you're constantly stuck in this loop of like, when is it gonna be me? When is it gonna finally be me? And how can I make that happen? And how can I make that happen outside of like, step into your purpose, be confident, like, yeah, okay, obviously, but like, in my case, and I know I haven't really shared much of my story yet, like I posted a video yesterday, I tried to post it yesterday, it took a fucking day to upload, but like, starting to talk about my story, I barely got into it. You have no idea the extent of it, but I do plan to go into it. That was the whole intention, is like I've been like hoarding off this experience that I've had and had continued to have, and was waiting for the right moment to share it, the right people to share it with, and I'm like, what better time than now? What better time? I don't fucking know, dude. Anyway, I am still in my journey, and I will be for the rest of my life, but I'm in a place, sorry, full storage. Anyway, I gotta make this quick because my phone's gonna die. The point of this video is to exhibit myself stepping up on the stage finally. After a year of waiting for this opportunity to arrive where I'm gonna step up on the stage, I'm deciding to do it myself. And I know there are people out there like me who wanna do the same. And so I am going to put myself on that stage in public, and maybe, just maybe, you're gonna resonate with me, and maybe, just maybe, you're going to step up on that stage as well. And that's the whole purpose of this video. And my intention is to just be visible, just be accessible. That's it. Goodbye. Thank you for listening. I love you.